Okay, welcome to Oklahoma Beer Reviews. This is Sam, I'm Shane, and today we are reviewing Smith Forge Hard Cider, which is 6% alcohol by volume. I could not find any information on Beer Advocate, but Great Beer gives it an 18 overall and 25 in the style, which means they didn't much care for it. Let's go ahead and crack it open. Open this can here. We're going to just get a little taste of it. And what it sounds like is we may not want more than much of a taste of it, but
hey, I'll give it a chance.
Here it goes.
I'm no snob.
Well, you're kind of a cider man anyway. So
yeah.
Let's see.
It
smells like apple juice.
There's a tiny bit left still on it. Couldn't quite get it in this glass.
Yep, smells like apple juice. There's pretty much nothing else there. No.
Yeah.
It's bubbles. Yeah, lots of bubbles. Little kind of loose bubbles. And no head to speak of. Cider, so I don't really expect it to.
If it had a head, I'd be worried.
That'd be weird, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's see what it tastes like. Very sweet.
Yeah, I like ciders, but I'm not that big a fan of the sweet ciders, like Angry Orchard and stuff like that. I prefer like Crispin because they have a more subtle sweetness and typically a very dry taste. This is very wet, very sweet. It's like a cup full of apple sugar.
Actually, it tastes like that, and I'm going to butcher the name of it, but like that Mexican apple, the Sidral Monday, or the apple manzana.
Yeah, apple manzana.
It's like you put a little cheap vodka, and not a lot even, just like a shot of cheap vodka at the bottom of this glass of apple soda.
But I mean,
pretty much where you're at.
Yeah, it's not great, but if someone is like, "Hey, you want to drink one of these?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess. I'll take it."
I mean, yeah, if I'm at a party, it beats a lot of your really, really cheap macro lagers that,
especially here in Oklahoma, where they're all 3.2.
Right, that you run into, your like old Milwaukee's and your Milwaukee's Best Ice, and those beers have their place, at those same parties where I would expect to find something like this. But honestly, that's where I would expect to find something like this.
Yeah, there's no guy who goes and picks up a big pack of these and sits around drinking it all weekend. This is one of those things that you buy maybe every now and then, probably because you're with someone who's less experienced as a drinker. They'd rather have something sweet.
Yeah, I picked this up as a one-of off the counter at a liquor store, and honestly, I'm fairly glad there's only the one of them.
Yeah, I mean, you just got it for the review anyways.
Right, but, well, I was curious. The lady at the counter also, incidentally, told me that they were local, and as it turns out, that's not true at all.
She just knows that if you say something's local, you'll sell it at an Oklahoma store.
Sure, if you notice, this is called Oklahoma Beer Reviews. This beer, when I looked it up, says it's from Michigan, which I guess is like Oklahoma.
That's local.
Totally local.
Yeah.
As long as, I guess, local means within the United States.
That's about right.
Because if you get any further out, you're in the ocean. And
it's hard to drink a beer while you're swimming.
There is, if you drink it long enough, kind of a cinnamon thing. It's not real strong.
Well, I was about to say, I'm not even picking up on that. But yeah. You have a better palate than I do, so.
It's there. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure I'm happy about it, to tell you the truth.
It's a drink, not an apple pie, damn it.
Yeah, something we did not do in our inaugural beer review, other than introduce ourselves, is we did not. Oh, hey, Miles has come to join the party.
Yes.
This is our cat Miles. He occasionally shows up.
Typically to injure someone.
Or, yeah, generally to kind of be a weasel, but. Alright, hey, Miles.
He didn't much care for that.
He bounces back and forth like a ping pong ball.
Yeah.
He's kind of a lap slut.
Oh, but what were you saying?
I think we should try giving these a rating from 1 to 10. One being completely undrinkable, just pour it down the sink.
Yeah.
You know,
The saguaro.
yeah, you do not want to consume this beverage. And a 10 being outstanding, run out and buy it. You know, everybody try this. If you have any palate at all, you'll probably love it, or at least if your palate is similar to ours.
Right.
I mean, one man's one is another man's 10, I suppose, but
I don't think anybody's giving this a 10.
I can't imagine.
I mean, I'm not going to be too hard on it. I might give it like medium 3.
Yeah, that's right where I'm at.
5, because I mean it's not so bad. I just want to set it down and let it just forget about it. And act like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about that drink, man. It's it's drinkable. Like I mean, I always drink faster than he does, anyways. But
I also would give it a 3, which honestly is about where I would rate, a Miller or a Coors or a Budweiser.
I mean, it's not horrible. It's definitely a drinkable thing, but at the same time, like you said, I would not buy a pack of these. The one-off, I'll probably never purchase it by choice. Someone handed me one, I drink it, but as long as I'm not paying for it.
I'll finish the glass because it's here, but that's about all I can say about it. Anyway, thanks for watching from Sam and Shane and Miles.
Yes. That's all we got.